Hello everyone, my name is Matilda. I'm from South Africa and I've been here in Berlin almost 8 years right now. So I have a question today to everyone, those who are interested in history. I want to know that, do you really know what happened today? Do you want to know what happened today? So I'll tell you a little bit of what happened today. It's a historical thing from 1939 to 1945. It's about the Second World War. I've noted some of the events that happened in this book that I've published, The Foreign Me. I remember I told you that you can get a copy at Amazon anywhere worldwide, or you can go to my website www.matildathegreat.com. Then you get yourself a copy. So what I'm going to tell you what happened today and what's really going to happen today. It's during the Second World War. Some African colonial soldiers fought during the Second World War, and they were captured as prisoners of war. During that captivity, they were like dehumanized, or they were treated badly by the German soldiers because they were prisoners. And at the end, some died, some survived. Then I have this, it's a horrific message, a horrific narration that's supposed to be known. Firstly, there are some times where I was kind of afraid to talk about it because some family members, they don't know much about what happened to their loved ones. So right now, I'm going to read some messages that I've got from my grandfather's diary. And I've noted some of them here because I wanted to protect them. You know, when you talk about royalties, there were some times where I shared crucial information about my grandfather with the wrong people. So I had to protect that, because it's a legacy. It's my family's legacy. When I talk about my grandfather, I don't want to sell my grandfather's soul. So what I will tell you about, it's on October 1944, when my grandfather and his fellow African soldiers were captured as prisoners of war. There was his fellow African brother. His name was Petrus Porto. It mentioned in this diary, in my grandfather's diary, and I've mentioned it in this book, The Foreign Me, because my foreignism has been triggered by the event that happened during the Second World War. My grandfather's traumas, I've inherited that. So it goes like that. I'm Petrus Porto. I died in 1944 at Montpellier, France. I was not ill, but I just disappeared. Fortunately, I wrote a letter to my brothers, but still my grave is unknown. And I have a little bit of the message that he left for his fellow African brothers, my grandfather and his fellow African brothers who were still alive, were still there during the captivity when they were prisoners of war at concentration camps, or normally the name that was well known is Fronstalags. He said, "I would like to inform you all that I'm gone to God, our Savior. Therefore I say, let God be with you through your journey until all you arrive in South Africa. I leave you all with the scriptures from John 14 in the Holy Bible." That's the message that John Porto left his fellow African brothers who were soldiers and prisoners of war before he disappeared. And it's obvious that he died, but how, no one knows. And his grave is unknown. So that's the things that triggered me also, and made me follow up or do the researches about the Second World War. And it's something that is not that easy. When I'm talking always that it's something that is not easy, you can feel that. There was a time where I was afraid even mentioning the names of people who died and people who their loved ones doesn't know anything about them. They just know that they were part of the war, then that's it. So my fellow global citizens, I've organized this protest, Walk of Death. Last year we walked to from Alexanderplatz to Berlin War Cemetery, which is a British cemetery. Then this year we are going to Bundestag, Platz der Republik 10557, Berlin. We'll be there displaying chairs. You know, it's a spiritual thing where we'll be honoring our great-grandfathers, our grandfathers, our fathers, our uncles, some our brothers, you know. So we need to tell the stories. We need them to be honored. We need them to be recognized. We need them, the government, actually globally, to know that they fought and they liberated Europe from fascism. This is important. So those who are free on the 28th of October from 11, you can come and be with us to honor this our real heroes of wars, from the First World War to the Second World War. So it's important for me these days to make some clips, video clips, to talk about this anywhere else where I'm moving around the country or where I'm moving around the world. That is my mission, that is my duty right now, that is my responsibility. So I would love to see everyone there. And you can go to our website, which is www.walk-of-death.com, okay? And you can donate. Your donation will be appreciated. Thank you very much.